Whoa, 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 what's up, y'all? Robbie TV, we back with it. We back live with it, baby. Oh, shit, here we go. Get my shit together. What's up with y'all, man? What's up with y'all? We back live with it. We back live. Got a couple topics to talk about today. We got a couple topics. I just seen something with Shedeur Sanders, man. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, yo, they playing around with Shedeur Sanders, man. I don't know if they trying to make an example out of him or they, you know what I mean. He definitely humbled them. That's ain't no question they did that. But yo, they made this man a third string quarterback. Even former NFL players. I seen Shannon Sharp. I think it was a couple other people talked about it. A couple athletes talked about it like, yo, you don't draft a quarterback lottery pick and put him on the bench. I don't know nobody that got drafted. Well, I mean, he wasn't lottery pick. I'm geeking. He wasn't lottery. But, you know, I don't know nobody got drafted first round, you know what I mean, and coming out the bench as your first pick. Like, come on now. I don't know no teams that's drafting somebody for the first pick and, you know, not first overall pick, but, you know, first draft, first round, and putting them on the bench. That's your first pick. Usually, though, people they first pick usually be, you know what I mean? You know, it'd be like they best player or most of the time they best player for real. So I don't know what that's about. Yeah, I don't know. This some type of like, I don't know what they got going on with Shedeur, man. So yeah, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about Dr. Umar. Y'all can see we see Dr. Umar got a new little scheme going on now where he got a little scheme going on now. Dinner with the doctor. $500 you can get dinner with the doctor, man. For $500. That's a hell of a date right there. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's sad, man. I ain't gonna lie. I believed in Dr. Umar too, yo. I ain't even gonna lie. I believed in Dr. Umar, man. I had faith in Dr. Umar, you know. Just off the good word he used to put out. You know, he put out a good word. You feel what I'm saying? You know, he was definitely knowledgeable about most of the stuff that he was doing. He was definitely knowledgeable, so I don't know, you know, what they got going on about that. That's crazy. So yeah, we'll catch up and see what Dr. Umar what he got talking about. Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man. Robbie TV. You know what I mean? We back live with it, baby. Make sure y'all like, subscribe. So yeah, we got Dr. Umar. We got Shedeur Sanders. Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about this Trump situation too. Yo, Trump is coming at Baltimore or something crazy. He just came at Baltimore that day, I think. Called us, or I think it was yesterday. Called us a hellhole and all types of stuff, man. Like, him and the mayor going at it. I mean, him and the governor. He said, man, he ain't coming to Baltimore till we'll have a murder for 7 days. Which I think we can do. I think Marlon, we can have a murder not for 7 days. Like, come on now, we ain't that bad. Shit, I think it already happened. I think that happened I think it was a couple months ago. I think it happened in April. We have a murder for a whole week. Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel. Like, subscribe. So yeah, we're gonna touch on that. I think that's pretty much really it for. Oh yeah, we gotta see people in DC. Like I said, man, some mixed emotions about what's going on in DC. Some people say they like the National Guards. You know, you got people that's protesting against it. So we're gonna touch on that. Yeah, man, we got a couple topics to touch on today. I know I ain't really feeling no National Guard coming through. I ain't gonna lie. I don't care what nobody say. I ain't feeling it. You know what I mean? Like, and don't get me wrong. Shit, you know, it is, some things is out of control. And, you know, I will want nobody shooting killing and all that outside my front door where I'm living at. You know what I mean? So I do understand where people coming from. But at the end of the day, it's like, it's really just a time to not do nothing wrong. Don't be out here doing nothing wrong. Don't be out here doing nothing illegal, especially if you're in DC. They just say they just made like 600 arrests. Man, they is out that bitch going crazy. They got all the agencies, DEA, FBI, ATF, local police, and the National Guard. Like, God damn, like, Trump done pulled out the whole playbook. Like, God damn, we got the National Guard, DEA, FBI, ATF, motherfucking Secret Service, the National Guard, and the regular police, your local police. Yeah, today is the wrong time. It's not wrong time to be doing something wrong. Anytime. For real. So, all right, we're going to speak on this Shedeur Sanders situation first. Let me see what they're talking about. Let's say third. Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man. Like, subscribe. Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel. Like, subscribe to the channel. Yeah, here we go right here. It just got Shedeur listed as the third string. Like, come on, man. Third string, though. Right, here we're gonna go right here. This looks terrible for Shedeur. Let's see what they talking about right here.
Yo, what's better than a great touchdown? 5 great touchdowns.
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. And the third string? Come on now.
And that's all I asked for. So, it's a lot of areas I can improve in, in different things, but I'm going out there to compete the best I can.
So you didn't get this man a fighting chance to compete. He went into a gunfight with 2 knives. He gonna lose that every time.
Every single year, the final week of NFL preseason is important for one reason, and one reason only, and that's figuring out who's going to make your favorite team's final 53-man roster. However, this year was different. This year, week 3 of the preseason was somehow more eventful and more significant than the first 2. And of course, to nobody's surprise at this point, the significance surrounded Shedeur Sanders. We saw Shedeur play in his second ever professional football game in Cleveland's final preseason game. And man, to put it bluntly, he was not that good. Sanders had arguably the worst single game performance of any rookie quarterback this preseason, and it very well may have killed all the momentum that he built against the Carolina Panthers 2 weeks prior. The thing is, though, it may not matter. NFL season's around the corner, and Dak Prescott just needs 1 passing yard in order for his square to hit. Guys, you can sign up with my promo code microphone to get a free 50.
Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man. Like, subscribe.
On top of that, now this was a very
like, subscribe to the channel. Like, subscribe, Robbie TV.
Famously said that NFL teams were reportedly told not to draft Shedeur Sanders, and there was some sort of conspiracy against him.
That the NFL told other, don't draft him. Do not draft him. This came from a very good source, Cleveland Browns, that said, don't do that. Draft him. Yep, draft him. Don't do that. Because they weren't going to draft him either. They're going to make an example out of him.
I mean, the national coverage of this guy is just insane. I mean, Colin Cowherd's reaction to the Browns naming Shedeur Sanders as a third-string quarterback should tell you everything you need to know.
In terms of completion percentage, TD interception, passing yards a game, Shedeur was better than Dillon. Not even close. The level of roster composition at Colorado and Oregon. That is chess and checkers. Guys, more than women, struggle admitting, yeah, I missed on that. My wife always says, you're either right or you're learning. So, listen, the NFL's telling you Dillon's better. Shedeur put up better numbers.
And pretty much this brought us to 2 camps. One was saying that from the very beginning, the NFL had it out for Shedeur Sanders as a way to get back at his father. Or maybe it was another reason. Maybe it was racial, even though the #1 overall pick in the NFL draft was a black quarterback. On the other side of the coin, fans were saying that Shedeur Sanders' fall was very much warranted because, well, there were character concerns. And he did a horrible job in the pre-draft interview process. Regardless, when it came time to play football, in his first game, I'm not gonna lie, he completely won me over. But now Shedeur Sanders might have just played the worst game of his football career, and it was much worse than you think. This has been the first week where multiple of the Browns' main 4 quarterbacks quarterbacks were available to play, and they happened to use all 3 available quarterbacks. Joe Flacco, who was the first-string quarterback, started the game, completing 9 of his 10 passes for 71 yards and a touchdown, which is good for a 129.6 passer rating. There's a reason that the veteran, former Super Bowl MVP quarterback was named the Week 1 starter, and this is exactly it. Then fellow rookie Dylan Gabriel came in to close out the first half and completed 12 of his 19 passes for 129 yards and a touchdown, good for a 100.5 passer rating. After an average showing last week, Gabriel looked much better and much more consistent in this one, but the same can't be said for the guy who replaced him. By the way, Shedeur Sanders actually addressed Dylan Gabriel's comments on him from the week prior when Gabriel said this:
There's entertainers and there's competitors, and my job is to compete, and that's what I'm focused on doing. It is what it is. I spoke with him. He said, nah, bro, that wasn't. He said, that wasn't. He told me on the plane. He came up. He was like, nah, bro, that wasn't at you. I see how they trying to spin. I'm like, oh, all right. I'm not tripping. Regardless of whatever it was, nobody's words or anything affects me, you know? So did you believe him when he told you it wasn't on you? Did I believe him? Yeah. I mean, I feel like you're trying to start stuff now.
And I wanted to say, guys, that I don't always...
I ain't gonna lie to you. I do feel like they definitely making some type of example or some type of they making an example out of Shedeur, you know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, people saying like I haven't seen him play, so I can't say if he worth the hype or if they really giving him that rating. But from what I see, from what I'm hearing, I don't think he is third string worthy. Now, yeah, can he improve? Yes. Will he improve? Of course. But they trying, they definitely trying. From what I heard, I feel like it was a conspiracy with the NFL. Like, yo, don't nobody draft Shedeur, because I don't think he even should have went that low in the draft. You feel me? So my fault, y'all. They definitely, got it out for Shedeur, man. I don't know why. I don't know what he did. I think it's like I said because his father. But they definitely got it out for yo. And I say Shedeur, he ain't probably really making it no better. Ain't like he going out there and putting up spectacular numbers where they can't, dispute his performance. He out there, he a little shaky. He have a good game, then he have a bad game, then he have a good game. So he kind of adding fuel to the fire with them saying that he not that good. So, and I mean, I can tell that he ain't what his father was. You know what I mean? We can see that. So, but yeah, I'm gonna show y'all a little bit, but that's what they talking about. Then we want to just switch topics. Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man. Like, subscribe. Got 2 people in here, man. Definitely should at least 2 likes. Come on, man. Like, subscribe to the channel. Like, subscribe. Robbie TV. Get my setup back good for y'all. Hold up. So, yeah. And then we got, yeah. So, yeah, yo. I don't know what's up with this Shedeur Sanders situation. Because I know the NFL season is right around the corner. Shit, I think it's ready to start like the next 2 weeks. So he definitely should have, some type of little play time or something. You know what I mean? Can't leave my man on the bench for the whole season. But I think they were saying Shedeur, he was getting too cocky. Like, he was too cocky, too arrogant. And that's what they ain't like. They ain't like saying Shedeur was too arrogant. See, Deion's arrogant, but Deion had to, I guess he had the talent to back it up. His father had the talent to back it up. With a second, like with Shedeur cocky like his father, but he ain't putting up the numbers like his father did. So that'll make people deter away from you too. You cocky and arrogant, but you ain't got the stats or the performance to put up with it. So yeah, let's see what they saying now. And then his other son, Shiloh, he got his other son too, Shiloh. He said he just got cut by the Buccaneers. So, yeah, that's crazy. Let's see what Ryan Clark had to say.
Having insurance isn't the same as having.
Cause I like Ryan Clark. Ryan Clark keep it real. So let's see what Ryan Clark had to say.
Stop. Or see, moments ago, the Browns head coach Kevin Stefanski said Dylan Gabriel will be Cleveland's number 2
Make sure y'all like, subscribe.
Browns regular season opener against the Cincinnati Bengals. That means that Shedeur Sanders, the other rookie draft pick in Cleveland, will dress as the number.
And then the Browns keep drafting like every time the Browns keep drafting, why would they draft 2 quarterbacks? Like, that doesn't even make no sense. They should at least draft a quarterback and a wide receiver, or a quarterback and a tight end or something. You feel what I'm saying? Quarterback and a fucking running back or something. Quarterback and a safety. Like, yo, y'all draft 2 quarterbacks?
Back for the Cleveland
Browns management. They need to work on their management.
Gabriel will be the backup, and Shedeur Sanders will be the emergency number 3.
Makes sense, deservedly so. The tape from week 2 of the preseason or week 3 of the preseason was very good. I think he plays really fast. He moves in the pocket very efficiently. And the one thing that maybe was unexpected was the arm strength was pretty significant. So I think at some point, unless Joe Flacco completely lights it up, Dylan Gabriel will start some for the Cleveland Browns.
I'm gonna be honest, what I like about this is with Kenny Pickett being traded, now those rookies will get an opportunity, whether it's only Dylan Gabriel or at some point Shedeur Sanders as well. I think they're set up to see if the quarterback of the future is already in the quarterback room. All right, guys, now it's time to read and react to some of the biggest news around the league. Amari Cooper signed with the Raiders yesterday, back where it all started. Cooper's numbers dropped dramatically.
So yeah, so yeah, a lot of people were saying, see what Stephen A had to say.
Hey, look who is in the building. Stephen A. Smith.
Hey.
How we doing?
What's going on, big time?
New York, wow.
Right?
Mr. CIA. What's up, man? I like that. I like that.
We're trying. It's fall, right? We're getting in the mood here a little bit. Guys, we've got some news. Stories we've talked about all summer long. We've got deals. Commanders wide receiver Terry McLaurin has been paid.
What's up,
Quarterback moves mean for Shedeur Sanders?
It means that he's exactly where he should be right now. He is one of 3 quarterbacks in the room. Joe Flacco is going to be the starting quarterback, and right now it's tracking for Shedeur Sanders to be number 3, which doesn't mean a lot going into opening. It's exactly what people suspected he might be. He actually moved up a notch with the trade of Kenny Pickett to the Las Vegas Raiders. It's a long season. Cleveland, at some point in time, we think might get a chance to see what it has in the 2 young rookie quarterbacks, Dylan Gabriel and Shedeur Sanders. But I think when they open the season against the Bengals, the chances are Dylan Gabriel is going to be the number 2. Shedeur will be the number 3. They've opened up the room by trading Kenny Pickett. And the truth of the matter is, for all the talk about the quarterbacks on the current roster, it might be more about the quarterbacks who could be on the roster next year, because this team, let's not forget, has double first-round draft picks. Its own and the Jaguars, not to mention 10 total picks in the 2026 draft after dealing Kenny Pickett to the Raiders for another 5th-round pick.
I will say this. This is great news for Shedeur Sanders, because Cleveland had given the impression, hey, we don't mind having 4 quarterbacks on the roster, when everybody was saying, what are you doing? It's really supposed to be 3. And so you trade Kenny Pickett, and now you've got the 3 that you have. So immediately, in the immediate aftermath of that putrid performance this past weekend, Shedeur Sanders basically, they basically said, hey, you're on this roster. We believe in you. We're going to continue to develop you. We have faith in you, et cetera, et cetera. So that shows you're not giving up on this kid by one second. That's a good thing for him. I think this is good.
Yeah, and let's take it a step further, guys. Like, I give him an A- against the Panthers, maybe a C- against the Rams, but that's rookie quarterback development. It's never in a straight line. And if I'm the Browns, by the end of the season, they're probably going to be out of it. I want to know exactly what I have in Dylan Gabriel, who by NFL standards is woefully short. He's in the 97th percentile in terms of height. So to me, like, that's going to be hard for him to have sustainability. I want to know what I have in Shedeur Sanders by the end of the year because, again, to your point, they're going to have 2 first-round picks. So I think what I would say to Shedeur is every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, that's your game day. You may not be number 2 right now, but go beat out Dylan Gabriel in practice. Go beat him out in the meetings, and let's see where we are by the end of the season.
You think you can beat him out? Because he's ahead of him right now, obviously.
Yeah, Molly, I'm a big height, weight, speed guy when it comes to the quarterback position. In the history of the NFL, you look at Drew Brees as one of the rare exceptions as 6 foot or under in terms of having sustainability. So to me, Shedeur is built right, and I think he has the ability to get there.
And it's a long season. At some point in time, the chances are.
Yeah, he definitely got he got a bright season ahead of him. And he definitely got a chip on his shoulder. No question. He definitely got he got a good shot. So yeah, that was what was happening with Shedeur Sanders. I was like, damn, he got your head. But I'm pretty sure he gonna get it. And Joe Flacco, come on now, Joe. Out of everybody, Joe Flacco, like this nigga Joe Flacco, fucking was with the Ravens when I was in middle school. I'm surprised Joe Flacco's still in the league. Like Joe Flacco still getting them checks. He must think he the new Tom Brady or something. There ain't no way Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco every bit about 35. I know he is. Joe Flacco up there. He is definitely up there. So, but yeah. All right. So what else we was what else we was talking about? Well, it was just a shooting in Chicago. Guess we probably say that for the night. They say it was just a shooting in Chicago. I'm just looking at that. So, yeah. Oh, what else we was with? Oh, yeah, let's see. So we was at, Dr. Umar. Let's see, I'm talking about date with the doctor, man. Dr. Umar is crazy. Stick it, Dr. Umar, crazy. Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel. Like, subscribe. Like, subscribe. Like, subscribe to the channel. Like, subscribe.
It's called Lunch with the Doctor.
Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel. Like, subscribe.
I just wanted to come on here right now for women and I. Is issues affecting the world.
Like, subscribe. Like, subscribe.
Reduce this prostitution and all of these other unhealthy careers black women are getting involved in because they don't have enough income. So you must be an entrepreneur. On the date with the doctor, I will be wearing a suit and you need to wear something presentable. Don't show up for the date with the doctor in some damn jeans and your Nikes. We're not doing that. They don't have to be 5'5" thick in the thighs, although that would be a plus. They don't have to be 5'5" thick in the thighs, but that would be a plus. They don't have to be 5'5" thick in the thighs because, again, this is not a real date. That is just the presentation that we're giving for the platform. This is not a real date. That is just the presentation that we're giving to the platform. I should continue Gaddafi's work. I will not be continuing the work of an Arab. I'm sorry, I am an African. Please, my brother. We are African fundamentalists over here. We're going to talk about that today at the Jamaican Canadian Association. We're going to talk about that today at the Jamaican Canadian Association. 995 Arrow Road here in Toronto. We're going to talk about that. No, there can be no snow bunnies on the date with the doctor. Mixed race queens, you must identify full-time as an African to be on a...
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Sick of Dr. Umar for his shit, yo. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Coming out for the ladies is called Lunch with the Doctor. It's called Lunch with the Doctor. You make a $500 donation to FDMG Academy, ladies. $500 donation to FDMG Academy, and you get a free lunch with Dr. Umar, restaurant of your choice in the state of Wilmington, Delaware. I said we got a new program called Lunch with Dr. Umar. Private lunch. Ladies, you got to donate $500 to the FDMG Academy, and I will take you to lunch, private lunch, any restaurant you want in the state of Delaware. It's called Lunch with the Doctor, and it costs you $500.
God damn,
You don't pay for
500?
the lunch, I pay for the lunch. Any restaurant in the state of Delaware. Oh, yes. Brothers, don't hate. We got to stop hating. Brothers, we got to stop hating. Don't hate my ninja, because if I ask your wife if she want that luncheon, if I ask your baby mom, do she want that luncheon with the doctor, we know what she gonna say, ninja. Don't test my intellectual gangster. If I roll up on your girlfriend, your live-in prisoner, you call a girlfriend. If I roll up on your live-in prisoner, your romantic prisoner,
You're crazy.
you call a girlfriend. With the date with the doctor fundraiser for FDMG. What do you all with the date with the doctor fundraiser for FDMG? What do you all
Yo, crazy.
coming out for the late? Y'all, I got a new program. When you go to a wealthy FanDuel's dropping.
My man said I got a new program date with the doctor. Yo, Dr. Umar is crazy, yo. Like, yo, Dr. Umar is crazy. Let's say he hit rock bottom. Oh, bad, yo, that's crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. People gonna be paying. Some people, women out here probably gonna pay for it too.
If you show up with a BBL, if you show up with a face painted with mascara, if you show up with wig extensions, or European hair color, the date will not proceed. I just wanted to come on here right now to clarify the date with the doctor reality show. I want all my African queens to listen up. I want all my African kings to listen up. I want to clarify the date with the doctor reality show that's going to be kicking off really, really soon. The date with the doctor reality show is really
I thought
a
so.
conversation.
So it's a reality show. I thought it was just a regular
It is
date.
a conversation platform.
So you talking about an actual reality show?
I will exchange views and opinions on various issues affecting the world, the African race, and black women in particular. It will be a platform where black women can expose their brand, their business, and influence the culture of black women and influence the culture for black women. This is going to be an uplifting reality show. There will be no nonsense. It's going to be clean and it's going to be classy. I'm calling it a date with the doctor because that is going to be the ambiance. That's going to be the context. That's going to be the background. It's not a real date.
Like, subscribe with the channel, man. Like, subscribe. So Dr. Umar here, he talk about date with the doctor. It's not gonna be a real date. He paying for the date, but you paying $500. So technically, You paying for the date. Like, I don't, like, you feel what I'm saying? So when you paying for the food, you giving them $500, you better pay for the motherfucking food. Shit. But Dr. Umar crazy, man. I really thought he would at least, I thought Dr. Umar, yo, I mean, like, he didn't even have to build no school. Dr. Umar could have just do what he do now. Tell the motherfuckers, say, I need y'all help me donate so I can keep the movement going, keep the power going, that such and such, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, like, it just, yeah, keep doing his little tours, keep speaking the word, keep doing his little whatever. You know what I mean? He had to tell me I'm building a school and all that. He fucked his reputation up doing that. If he'd just been asked, you know, if he'd just asked for cash, just regularly, you know, yeah, can y'all help support the channel, help support this, you know what I mean? I'm trying to get my, you know what I mean? I ain't getting paid as much as I could, you feel what I'm saying, doing these tours and these shows. Can y'all help me out? You know what I mean? Just be honest. People would have helped him out. But he fucked his name out doing with this school and all. Then he doubled down. You know what I mean? He been doubling down on it and on. Damn well he ain't having no school. So that's what just made people like lose faith. Like, yo, come on, man. You doubling down on something that you know you ain't doing. Then from the jump, he ain't even had to ask for no school. He could have just asked for cash apps just regularly. You know what I mean? So, hey, Dr. Umar, he dropped the ball on that one, man. It was geeking. It's crazy because I used to really like, you know, like really try to fucking listen to Dr. Umar and listen to what he say, you know what I mean? Some shit he be saying do be true. And some shit he say I do, like I say, I agree with. But I wasn't sending his ass no money. You don't need me seeing you no money. Dr. Umar was making money. You think he wasn't making money? Shit. Nigga was probably charging like $2,000 an interview. And I think he had to pay for his plane ticket there and back. They had to pay for your plane ticket, his hotel, and pay for the interview. And motherfuckers probably was doing it because that little $3,000-$4,000 they probably was kicking off for him and his plane ticket and his little hotel, whatever, maybe $5,000. They was making 3 times the amount was that with them interviews they was making. Because a Dr. Umar interview get you popping. I ain't gonna lie to you. I done seen it. Motherfuckers only have 200-300 views, 1,000 views. They do a Dr. Umar interview, they getting 50, 60,000, 100,000 views. So you're gonna make your money back. It's basically an investment. Dr. Umar getting his cut. So he really ain't had to say nothing about no school. He fucked his own self up with that. So, but yeah, man, we definitely just seen something that just happened in Chicago. It was just a they say something it was just a police shooting in Chicago. Let's see.
Thank you, Sister Avanti. $10 coming on the Cash App. Thank you, sister. Next time, make it 20. But thank you for that 10. I know you barely had that. Thank you, sister. Thank you, Sister Avanti. $10 coming on the Cash App. Thank you, sister. Next time, make it 20. But thank you for that 10. I know you barely had that. Thank you, sister.
Yo, crazy, man.
For my politically uneducated.
Yo, Dr. Umar is crazy, yo. I knew you had 20, but it's all good. I'll take the 10.
Get the hell back. Last but not least, hit the Cash App for the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey Academy. Let's finish what we started. We finally got the HVACer, brothers and sisters. I'm ordering the HVAC machine next week. The good news is we finally got the HVACer. I'm ordering the HVAC unit for the school next week. The bad news, it takes 90 days for them to manufacture the custom-made HVAC unit for the Frederick Douglass, for the Marcus Garvey Elementary School where I am sitting. It will take 90 days for them to manufacture the HVAC unit for this elementary school, the Garvey School. The unit will take 90 days. Do you know what that means, brothers and sisters? The school will not be ready in time for the festival because that woman, Lenore, is unemployed. Lennon, Lenore, whatever the hell his name is, Horror. Lenore Horror, whatever the fuck. We shutting his ass down. Wood Grain, get your laughs in. Down syndrome. Get your laughs in. True Black Anonymous. We already investigating True Black Anonymous. We're going to find out who that is. Some people said it was a female out of D.C. Some people said it's a dude out of... let's take the fight back to them. We almost got Lemonhead's information. We almost got Garbage Pail Kid. We working on Garbage Pail Kid right now. We working on Garbage Pail Kid right now. Lemonhead, Garbage Pail Kid. We working on you. He right here in my city, so I'm going to pull that up. I'm pulling up on my own. I'm going to personally pull up on him. Somebody left a weave at my school. Which one of you beautiful African sisters left your weave bun at the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy? Who left a weave bun, the Afro puff, at the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey? Who left a Afro puff at the Frederick Douglass?
Yo, that new boy is funny. I can't even lie, yo. He's funny. I can't lie, yo. He is funny. Say the Afro puff. Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man. Like, subscribe.
Who left a ponytail, weave tail? Who left a weave tail at the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy, brothers and sisters? Y'all doing your hair? You can't be doing your hair unless you're paying us a fee. Who left a weave tail in their app? You can't be doing your hair. They weave tail at the Frederick Douglass.
My man said you can't be doing hair unless you pay your fee. You hear me? Yo, this nigga Dr. Umar is diabolical.
Y'all doing your hair? You can't be doing your hair unless you're paying us a fee.
Yo, fee paying us a fee. Yo, crazy. Damn, Dr. Umar, you can't let the kids do the hair for the low.
Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy. Somebody said go take a shower. I just did that. But because you want to talk ish, I'm sending you to the block party. I'm sending you to the block party. Get me some seafood salad. I want some ribs. Get me some deviled eggs. I need some greens with the turkey juice. UKHEWN. I need some greens with the turkey juice. UKHEWN. I need some greens with the turkey juice. UKHEWN. Listen, fam. Is that another Neanderthal? Listen to, I want to talk to my Neanderthal queens. Let me talk to the Neanderthals, ladies. Listen, ladies, I have nothing against you. I know you find me attractive. I know you find me King Kongalicious. You love this cinnamon. You love this hair. You love this beard. You love this masculinity. And your white privilege has allowed you to get almost any black man you want. You have taken some of the best black men away from some of the best black women. You have taken some of the best black men away from some of the best black women. I know you European women are attracted to me. I know I am so sexy. I understand this. You love this. Not be pissed. $ FDMG School. Personal donations, $ Dr. Umar Chan. Brothers and sisters.
Yo, this nigga Dr. Umar is hilarious, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man. Like, subscribe, man. We gonna come back on later on the day. We gonna be seeing something just said with Chicago. I think he said it was just a police shooting or something in Chicago. We're gonna touch on that. We're gonna touch on these residents. I just seen a guy, yo, just walking down the street with your jewelry on top. About yeah, he's safe. He feels safe. He can walk down DC with his jewelry on. Which I mean, that's a good thing. You feel what I'm saying? It is. You know what I mean? Niggas shouldn't have to watch over his back. You know what I mean? Anytime you got jewelry on, but you can't be going amongst the poor, flossing like you rich too. You feel what I'm saying? That's like going amongst wolves with a big ass buffalo and you eating by yourself and with all these hungry wolves and hyenas around you. You think they ain't gonna, you know what I mean, take your food? That's how it is. That's why, see, I ain't rock. I gotta get me a chain or something, but I ain't rocking none of that till I can, you know, I can go all the way out and I ain't even gotta come back in the hood no time soon. And I know I can protect my shit. You feel me? Because most niggas, man, you gotta think you rocking a chain, a Rolex and all that, man. Niggas coming in. They coming to get you. They coming to get you flat out. So If you don't think that you gonna just be scot-free walking through the hood without the jury and all that, you better have something to protect you with. Cause I'm telling you, niggas gonna come try you in your hood or in your city or in other cities. It don't even matter. So, but yeah, man, make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man. Like, subscribe. We gonna tap back in tonight. Gonna grab me something to eat for real. Yeah, man, be back on the night. Touch on a couple more topics, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel. Robbie TV. We out.